Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it.
So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real midfield dynamo, actually, capable of winning a tackle in his own half and then charging downfield to make something happen at the other end. Box to box.
Yeah, still certainly hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Great lead! Superb goal!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get the seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella has definitely no slouch.
Manchester United took the early advantage. Kiko Femenia. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. It's the through ball. And he's on his way! Martial tries to head towards goal. And the defence can get it clear. Manchester United were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Manchester United making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
It over to the other flank. Fred with a good steal, well played. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already.
Rashford really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
It's Martial. Rashford. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Kiko Femenia. Fosu-Mensah. Manchester United scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Just half an hour in now. Pereira just brushed off the ball there. Decore. Fosu-Mensah. Kabasele tries to switch the play. Kiko Femenia.
Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, I'm a believer in having faith in your ability, but he's overdone it then.
And here's Roberto Pereira. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
Kabasele.
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Fred.
He spotted the run and played him through. And that'll go straight through to the keeper.
And it's Pereira. Kiko Femenia
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Pogba. McTominay. Bruno Fernandes goes looking.
Thinks he's got rid of that.
He's got away.
It's a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, sweet feet.
Has a pop!
And he's there to make a great save.
Bruno Fernandes simply didn't do anything.
The first 45 minutes are up. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Rashford. Kabasele. Kabasele drives it forward. McTominay. Bruno Fernandes. Kiko Femenia. Pereira hoists it forward. And here's Rashford. Bruno Fernandes looks to think, tries a shot! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Manchester United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
De La Feu. Over to the left. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's De La Feu. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Rashford going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's left his man. Rashford. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
It's a promising ball. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And here's Martial. He's made sure that that won't get through. Corey. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Forward it goes. Away from immediate danger. Sees it out of harm's way. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
Pogba. McTominay. Lindelof goes long. Tries the cross. It's always going to be the keepers. Oh, good interception. Martial. No way through there. And here's Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Real chance! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. De La Feu. Fosu-Mensah. Decent progress down the left. Into stoppage time. They must make something of this. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's good into... Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And here's De La Feu. Wan-Bissaka battles to win it back. And it's played forward. Kabasele. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads.
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it.
Well, thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering, but shapes to shoot!
Well, that is rather wayward. Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Facing up to last season's champions, it is a tough ask of anyone, let alone a newly promoted side.
I think they've just got to remain composed. After all, this is what it's all about. That's why they worked so hard last season, to make it to the biggest stages like this and see if they've got what it takes to compete. Of course they're up against it, but you never know in football. They've got to stay calm. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He slid it through. Gets good distance on it. That's a good ball. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Manchester United applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And he's going long, and it's got through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. They've played it short. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rashford threads one through.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Still going. Where to next? Over it comes. That's a brilliant interception. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's gone for the shot! And it's Phillips. Gibbs. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Timely intervention. West Bromwich come here off the back of that highly entertaining 2-2 draw. McTominay with a long pass. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Wan-Bissaka. Kieran Gibbs. He's looked long this time. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Shaw. That's a throw. Rashford. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Tries to switch the play. Well, that's where he wants it. Great run on the overlap here. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Gets it into the middle. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. Goes long. Deftly done. Played into space out wide. Romero catches it safely. He's pinged one through. He's gone for it! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Austin. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Gibbs. That's a pop! And again the keeper stands strong. That'll be the final action of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Oh, that's nice. Flings in a cross.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Shaw. Tries to get it clear. Fred. Could be a chance here. And he just whacks it away. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Pogba. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Kieran Gibbs. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Out to the right. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Referee's given a throw. Gets away from his opponent. He's in space and looking for options. Forward it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Livermore. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Keeper sends it forward. That intervention was very necessary. Striding forward, facing goal. Goes for goal! Goal! Oh, that's not going to count, and we go again.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Bruno Fernandes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Barkley. Phillips. Livermore. Kieran Gibbs is charging up on the overlap. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Manchester United go in search of their winner. And a foul. Yes, the referee's given it. Phillips. Has he picked him out?
Look, this can... Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
West Bromwich got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, 2 in double quick time.
Well, it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now.
Well, a win is needed, and it looks like coming.
Yeah, finally. And it's Martial.
Manchester United are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Gets it upfield. Maguire positions himself well and cuts it out. Pogba. Martial. And he's there to hoof it away. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. And here's Martial. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. West Bromwich are making a change now.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts.
Tries a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Very well to intervene. Martial. Wan-Bissaka. Igalo provides an outlet. He's had a shot! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Manchester United are beaten. It is not the result they needed. But how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Manchester United seem to have taken this on with a complacent mentality to just turn up and win, and they...
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. And already we're underway here. And long! Now it's long. Looking to break out here. Southampton have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use that information now to juggle his squad.
And shoots! Keeper's not concerned by that. Southampton are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's Ward-Prowse. Sancho displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle. With a big chance! Shapes to shoot! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Marshall is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Massive leap! No, he's got that completely wrong. Ward-Prowse finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Manchester United lost a tight game last time and are now looking to respond positively. Gets it upfield. Fred. Ball's loose, who's getting there? 0-0 still. The chances though.
Yeah, those longer balls forward are definitely having more of an impact, something that should have been resorted to before now.
Pogba. Sancho. And here's Martial. He's away. And here comes the corner. Been levered clear. Goes for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Ward-Prowse. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Martial, and he's cut it out. Pogba. Could be thinking about a shot here. And he's going for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Ward-Prowse. And it's Suarez. Foot in. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Fred gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Has a pop! This could fall anywhere! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Buffon deals with it effortlessly. Rashford. Sancho. Pins it out wide. He's in, surely! It's a corner. Up to meet it! Defending of the desperate variety. He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Morgan drives it forward. Ward-Prowse. Cedric Suarez. Ward-Prowse. The half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what...
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. It has gone, has a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's gone a long way up and away. It's a throw in. Real chance! It's broken loose. He is not one readily to admit. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a hit! Superb goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
An act of charity gratefully received. Manchester United draw first blood here.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Dinks one in.
It's exactly the start to this second half they would have hoped for. They can build on that morale boost and confidence and finish the contest by really taking the game to the opposition now.
Southampton's eager performance here, which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Hoists it high.
Well, That's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Hoists it forward. The message is clear. None shall pass. McTominay plays it forward. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Now it's long. Loses his balance and loses the ball. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, bang on target. Ward Prowse tries to get it forward quickly. It's on has a pop! And it's played forward. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
And here's Martial. Cleared without complication. And he's straight offside.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Time for a change in personnel. He's got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Ward Prowse. Ward Prowse goes looking, and here's Ings over to the left.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Goes for goal! And the lead stays intact, just.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Time is ebbing away, but it feels like an eternity when you're holding on to a slender lead. Long!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Fence has got rid of that. That's the throw. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Cut out in the nick of time. Fred. And it's Pogba. He's in! Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Deep into stoppage time. Manchester United just have to run down the clock. It's a brilliant interception. Forward it goes. And time is up. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it. And that was enough.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team...
Hello, welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some, at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. Hits one! He's got away with one there.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
Canales. Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's D'Alessandro. Canales. Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. Bruno Fernandes. Modric. Chance to shoot, and the shot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Fredericks. Canales. Manchester United, very much the team that started on the front foot.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And he's going to be pulled back for that one. Hit into the middle. And the keeper's in command. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's away! Goes for goal! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Rashford, oh, they could break here. Beautifully done. And it's Modric. Dinks one in. Tries a shot! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro goes on a charge down the left. And the finish! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
This is... Igalo! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
it over to the other flank. D'Alessandro. Canales. Fredericks. Canales. Had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Lindelof drives it forward. Diogo Dalot. And here's Ighalo. It's Rashford! A great save, real class.
Rashford really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Well, that's where he wants it. Shaw. McTominay. Modric. Pogba. Modric set up one goal so far. And here's Rashford. And he's straight offside. Gets it upfield. Ighalo. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And it's Canales. And we hit half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Manchester United leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. McTominay. Pogba. And that's been won straight back. Canales. Canales spreads it towards the left. He gets past his man. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. D'Alessandro. And it's played forward. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
D'Alessandro gets wrestled off the ball. Bruno Fernandes. And this has gone, presumably for offside. Fredericks. Canales. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rashford gets away from his opponent. Out of play for a goal kick. hoists it forward. D'Alessandro. Out to the left it goes. Pogba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. He's got options out wide. Lindelof gets it back.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Bruno Fernandes. Danger averted for now. Bruno Fernandes, a scorer already in the game.
Manchester United are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Gone out for a throw-in.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Manchester United with a chance here to increase their lead. This certainly looks appetising. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. And he's produced a beauty. Changed the dynamic somewhat. Manchester United are once more the kings of the late goal. They do it so often. Across the field it goes. Fredericks. Bruno Fernandes. Greenwood. Greenwood! And that would have been game, set and match.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Five minutes left on the clock. Now is this the final assault? Shaw eases him off the ball. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. He's made sure that that won't get through. Fredericks. Forward it goes. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Rashford. Big chance! Canales tries to switch the play. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, and the result that was true to form, a big team beating a not-so-big team, and the lesson dealt.